Hi, my name's Julie Morrill. I'm a life coach, and I like to coach about a variety of things. Lately, though, it has been kind of merging into group or couples coaching. We opened a BnB in our home early June 2023. I would call it providential. We were short on money because we run a Labrador Retriever breeding and training kennel, and puppy sales went down. We needed extra income, so it's kind of a God thing. I was over at my friend Colleen's house for one of her ministry meetings with Icon International. It was at the end of one of her meetings, and she was praying, God, I just pray that more of us would open our homes and invite people in and break bread together with people, and we just need to be doing more of this. I was seriously convicted. As soon as that prayer was over, I was like, okay, God, this is what you're telling me to do. And I had already set up our house to be on Airbnb months before that, but I was very hesitant to hit that button of making it live because I thought, I don't want to have strangers in my home that I don't know. What if they're crazy? What if they're murderers? I had just crazy ideas. And I went ahead and hit the button and said, God, I know you're leading me to do this, so you're going to keep us safe. You're going to bring in safe people. And it has been such a joy to have all these people come into our home. From this experience, these people read about us on our website, and there are links to our lighthouselights.org website from our Airbnb page and to our mmkennels.com page for our business, and also to our True North Adventures organization, tnadventures.org. So people started reading all about us, which I wanted them to know who we are before they come into our homes as BnB guests. So they started reading that we do life coaching. And so they were asking us, as BnB guests, can we do life coaching with you? And I thought, okay, this is interesting. Let's do it. And we've been getting, guests requesting to do life coaching with them when they come, as well as outdoor adventures. So we put together these package deals with them, which we were already doing, but it wasn't as cohesive as it has become. So I think God really has some fun things up his sleeves. It's just been such a delight. And my husband and I work together, which is even more fun, I think, than me life coaching by myself. As coaches, we're not counselors. So we don't counsel people professionally, like we're not therapists. Another thing that my husband and I have done more together in coaching is helping people with their marriages. And that has been such a delight because Pete and I have, I think, the best marriage. And I just want that for everybody. There were so many times where Pete and I go, our marriage is so good. Can we please just get more people to have great marriages like ours? The other thing that we've been really successful with, and again, this is just thanks to God because we're just blessed, is parenting. So we have helped people with their parenting issues as well. We have come from parenting 5 kids in a blended family, and we thought it would be so hard. We thought it would be so challenging, and we read books and we prepared for this really arduous time that we were going to have when we got married. And it was so easy. And I know it's just the blessing and favor of God on us. And I'm going to say parenting is mostly due to Pete and his success at parenting, and together we worked well in parenting, but it was mostly him. Marriage, I know it's definitely the two of us working together. Another thing that, again, it's just the blessing of God in our lives is that we have been successful in many ways financially. Again, that's mostly related to Pete. He's just so great. And again, mainly he's learned from Dave Ramsey. He has coached so many people in Dave Ramsey's method of paying off debt and living your best life financially. Do we still have struggles? Obviously, I just told you that we have had puppy sales go down and we've had some difficult times financially, big financial issues in our lives. Because of the principles we've learned, which are Bible-based, by the way, it's just helped us financially so much. One of the biggest things is we have increased in our faith in God. And just knowing that God is going to take care of us, He is going to provide for us, and we can trust Him, not be stupid and make stupid decisions as we trust Him, but we can look to the Bible, look at wise ways to manage our finances and make money and multiply our money. I would love to multiply it more. So the good news is we have learned how to get out of debt, and we're helping other people get out of debt, even as we're working on it again. Running a business is another thing that we've done consulting with. Again, it's more Pete than me, because he is an entrepreneur naturally, and he just has a lot of success and wisdom related to that. And another thing that we've done in coaching is mainly Pete. He ran a Christian camping organization, Kidder Creek Camp, for almost 20 years. He does coaching actually for other directors of camps, and one of them is in Costa Rica. So we love going down there. So now we finally get to the more sobering topic. I come from a former marriage where it was an abusive relationship. It was psychologically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually abusive. The psychological abuse took a toll on me. I was in that marriage for 6 years, and I got a lot of help from certain key people in my life, Christians, who helped get me out. I believed as a Christian who had committed to what I thought was another Christian, that I was stuck to my vows. Biblically had no right to leave that marriage. And through the writings of Mart DeHaan, you can find his writing in a little booklet called God's Protection of Women. That booklet helped me so much in understanding God's love for women and God's passion for caring for women and not wanting them to stay stuck in abusive relationships and in abusive marriages. And I do coach women from time to time in one-on-one and sometimes in small groups who are either in an abusive marriage and they feel like they can't get out, or they're coming out, which is very dangerous, by the way. I actually went through domestic violence training so that I know how to help women safely escape from an abusive relationship. If you're in that situation, I'll refer you to your local domestic violence chapter because they will help you practically. But I do know a lot of what they will help you with. It's a dark point of my life, those 6 years. And even following those years, the process of going through the divorce proceedings and the custody battle with my 2 children was hell, actually. It was really, really horrible. I have wisdom and advice related to that, and I can coach you through that as you are working with your domestic violence representative as well. Getting out of that awful marriage led me to meeting my husband, Pete. The marriage I have with Pete has opened up my life so much to knowing who I am, what my calling is, what my purpose is, having a great marriage and having great kids that I can now help other people with marriage and coaching, with parenting and helping people find their calling in life. So this is what we love to do. We love to coach people in our homes. So you sign up for our BnB, come stay for a visit. Even if you're only here for a night, sign up ahead of time, make an appointment with us, and we'll meet with you for an hour or 2. And that is an extra charge to the BnB. But go ahead and book an appointment with us so that we can just sit down with you, and then we can make follow-up appointments with you after you leave. And of course, there's puppy therapy involved, where we have puppies for you to play with and hold and snuggle. Part of the BnB experience at our place. And if you want to book an adventure as well, go ahead and do that. If it's the right season, we can set you up with whitewater rafting with Pete. And we're part of True North Adventures. Pete helped found that organization as part of Bayside Adventure Sports, part of Bayside Church Ministry. So we're one of their chapters. And in our chapter in Siskiyou County, we just have a number of leaders on our ministry team who are involved in different types of outdoor adventure. Like we have Andy Workin, who's the current director of Kidder Creek, where Pete retired from. And he has access to all kinds of fun things that you can do outdoors, ropes course, rock climbing, horseback riding, mountain biking, on and on. Then we have Jenny and Justin Fisher. They live in Mount Shasta, so they do hiking, and they do coaching as well, but it's health coaching because they're both RNs. And they founded an organization with Dr. Emily Sander and her husband Jason, Integrative Health Clinic in Wairika, California. And so with Jenny and Justin, if you're going out backpacking, you're probably going to want to talk with them about coaching with your health. They do spiritual as well. So they're just awesome Christians. Tell us what you're interested in. Design your own retreat by just telling us what you need, what you want. Do you want to put a hiking adventure with some life coaching with us, maybe a little health coaching with Jenny and Justin? Our accommodations at our BnB, we can take as many as 6 in our upstairs loft and bedroom area. And we can accommodate more if you really have a larger group. So we can work on that. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Pete and I also do dating coaching for single women and single men. That's a whole other thing that we love because it's mainly for men. Actually, again, Pete is awesome at this, but he just feels like so many men haven't been taught to be godly, strong, decisive men who are leaders. And so he does leadership training with them to teach them how to be strong, decisive. They need to be taught how to date, how to ask a girl out, and how to be good marriage material, basically. There are a lot of women who are stronger than men. They're just more mature and ready for a relationship, and a lot of men aren't. So men need a lot of coaching in that area, and I'm talking all ages, but it seems like a lot of 20, 30-somethings need the most coaching. We also have women and even men who are single after going through a divorce or the death of a spouse, so we do coaching for them as well and helping them find their mate or become more marriageable before they find their mate. And again, you can just design your own retreat situation. If you want to be part of a singles retreat, we can gather up some singles and go on an outdoor adventure while we do some coaching for you. Thanks for hanging out with me and listening to a little bit about all that we do in our ministries and our businesses. Okay, God bless you. Love you guys. Bye.